This just in, and a report out tonight about President Trump's campaign and communication staffers appear to have had with officials in Russia. CBS 4 anchor Eliott Rodriguez joins us with that and the rest of the headlines from the White House. Another busy day, Eliott.
Rick, the New York Times are reporting tonight that members of the Trump presidential campaign had repeated contact with senior Russian intelligence agents during campaign 2016. This is coming to light as President Trump's national security advisor is forced out because of his conversations with Russia's ambassador to the U.S.
The forced resignation of National Security Advisor Michael Flynn was, according to the White House, a matter of trust.
We got to a point not based on a legal issue, but based on a trust issue, where the level of trust between the president and General Flynn had eroded to the point where he felt he had to make a change.
In his resignation letter, Flynn said, "Unfortunately, because of the fast pace of events, I inadvertently briefed the vice president-elect and others with incomplete information regarding my phone calls with the Russian ambassador." The New York Times now reports Trump campaign officials had many contacts with Russian agents around the same time Russia hacked into the Democratic National Committee.
I am 100% convinced that the Russian government, through their proxies and actual government officials, tried to interfere in the 2016 election.
If high-level Trump advisors were in constant communication during the campaign with Russian agents, what did they discuss, and did the president know about it?
Back in January, the president said that nobody in his campaign had been in touch with the Russians. Now, today, can you still say definitively that nobody on the Trump campaign, not even General Flynn, had any contact with the Russians before the election?
My understanding is that what General Flynn has now expressed is that during the transition period, well, we were very clear that during the transition period, he did speak with the ambassador.
I'm talking about during the campaign.
I don't have any, there's nothing that would conclude me that anything different has changed with respect to that time period.
Some in Congress are calling for an investigation into Russian hacking into the election, as well into what Flynn told the Russian ambassador and why it took the president a month to fire Flynn.
We want to know by what authority did General Flynn have these conversations, and who did he report to after that?
I think it's likely that General Flynn will be at some point asked to come and talk to the committee about both post-election activities and any other activities that he would be aware of.
Several Senate Republicans are joining Democrats calling for an investigation. We have yet to hear from Florida Senator Marco Rubio, but there is word tonight that President Trump will be hosting Senator Rubio and his wife for dinner tomorrow night at the White House. In the control room, Eliott Rodriguez, CBS 4 News.
Eliott, thank you.